Hey, what's going on? I'm Devin.
I'm Jeff.
And we are Basic Bros Reaction. Hey, what is going on? It's Basic Bros Reactions here, and today we are reacting to the debut of rookie girl group BUGABOO and their song BUGABOO. And so we're not too familiar with this girl group. We know that I believe there's either 5 or 6 members, so that's probably about the extent of what I know about them. I've seen some pictures of them. I've seen some like pre-release photos and a little bit, but I don't know kind of their concept, their sound, who they are, their label, their company that they're with. I don't really know too much about them.
So I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. Interesting name, BUGABOO. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
All I can think about is Destiny's Child, so BUGABOO.
Oh, I don't remember.
That's all I can think of when I hear this, but
yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, so we'll see what we think about them, and so it's always nice sometimes to go into a reaction where we're just like you literally know nothing about them, so that you can have like an unbiased opinion of them.
Yeah. And that's actually how our reactions are. Pretty much like we never. It's our first time watching all these videos, so it's always like our unfiltered reaction.
So I guess we will check out this debut from this rookie girl group in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Bad girls.
The song is really highlighting like their vocals, right? It's like the melody is like super like subdued. I'm sorry. Oh, she's so pretty.
I like her like deep voice. Too.
Yeah. Fan of the chorus.
I like the dance. I don't know, like you're saying the beginning.
I don't know. I think it's just the repetitiveness. I'm not.
cool transition.
Oh my gosh, that's oh my god, that's so funny. The bubble letters. I don't know. I think it was okay. Like I feel like it was okay. Like I don't know. I don't think I loved it. I don't think I absolutely hated it either. It just probably wasn't my vibe, you know. Like it was fine. Yeah.
It's like it's like
They're
really hard.
fine.
It's hard to put your finger. It's
Yeah.
like really hard to put your finger on it.
Yeah. There's just nothing that really stood out to me. Like there's no vocals that really stood out. Like there's nothing out of that video or the group so far that stood out to me. Like but that was just my opinion. So
I like the duality that they showcase, where they kind of have like even in some of the like dancing, where they would be like kind of like more kind of like Teen Crush, and then kind of more cutesy, where they'd be like in the black, but then they would go into like the white and whatnot. They had a very interesting sound. I couldn't put my finger on it because I didn't want to say it was like had like a maybe like a jazz influence or like something. There was like something that that was kind of like
the vibe that like what we've been seeing a little bit. I feel like it's the pattern what we kind of see what we've seen. Maybe it's 70s, 80s, I don't know.
There was just, it just had the interesting sound. Yeah. I feel like sometimes with the choruses where they have like kind of like, it's something you talked about too, when they have like weird titles, and so then you're like, well, how's that chorus gonna sound? And sometimes, not a lot of times it works, and sometimes it doesn't. I don't feel like this necessarily, like it didn't, like I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it. Like I think it's just more like that's just my taste. Where some people they love it, but I just don't like it. I don't like the repetitiveness, like when it just repeats like that. And of course, I don't know why. I just don't like it. Like it kind of annoys me. But yeah. There was some cool transitions though, and I thought that it was solid for a debut. I thought that it was very solid for a debut. I would be more interested to see kind of like, what they develop into and kind of discovering their sound and everything like that. They looked great and they were dancing great. They performed great. Like, but just nothing stood out. And it was just like this song didn't do it for me, but it wasn't a bad song. It just didn't like. And
I think I put my finger on like the repetitiveness with the chorus, why I don't like it, or like why I veer away from it. I think it's because it reminds you of like Baby Shark, like it's just like the repetitiveness. Like I just don't like that. Like I don't know what it is. But yeah, I guess what would you rate it, Devin?
What would I rate that? I would give that. I'd give that a 7. Give it a 7. I thought that it was solid, but nothing really stood out to me per se in a good or bad way. So I just will give it, I'll give it a solid 7.
I give it a 6.4. So yeah, I think it was fine. Like I think that's all I can say. It was fine, like they did great, they performed great, but I just don't think I was like, nothing stood out to me. Yeah, so I guess let us know in the comments below what you guys thought about it. If there's anything we missed, we do want to hear more, see more from the group, because I think that they definitely have a lot of potential, and I think it's just the song we just didn't like. Maybe the video we wasn't our type. So I guess comment below. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, ding the bell, and then follow us on IG as well. Thanks again for tuning in to Basic Bros Reaction.